Make way, villainy! Hero coming through! James Bond like chasing. Actually, no, let's say Too Fast, Too Furious type chasing.
Far enough! What?
You shouldn't randomly shoot a shotgun when there's a hostage situation like this.
Rain! You came for us!
Show's over.
Well, they have hostages.
Let Her Highness and Elise go. Now.
That's what they're for.
Considering all that you've done, I can't say I'd be entirely comfortable letting you go free.
But if you release them, we might be willing to consider.
Okay, Elliot, say something.
Damn kids.
It's 5 against 3. You've got no chance.
No, it's 5 against 5.
And fleeing while trying to carry 2 hostages? I don't think that'll work out too well for you.
Don't remind them about the hostages.
Would you please just let them go?
Impressive. Very impressive.
Also, how slow are you? It took me 3 days to get here because of my recording schedule.
No idea Thors was educating such gifted students.
Save it.
The whole entire sewer is just a treadmill.
Look, we can keep this stalemate going all day, or you can release them. It's up to you. But I'm warning you, if there's so much as a scratch on either of them, you'll wish the police found you before I did.
Oh my god, Rain.
You.
He's a menace.
Rain! Rain!
Saying that while directly looking into her captor's eyes.
We surrender. I'm not so proud that I can't see when we have no chance of victory.
Okay.
Then,
So you'll let them go?
Uh,
Absolutely. If you can defeat him, do it.
oh, this is somehow very comical.
A volatile anesthetic?
It's like slow motion.
Fear not. I simply thought it best they sleep for a short
Yeah, they shouldn't see this.
After all, this is hardly a sight fit for the eyes of such innocent maidens.
Close your eyes, Fee. Also, he plays the same song every single time.
Another monster?
You should have taken that flute, only had the chance.
What the?
What is this?
A howl?
this roar.
Hey! I'm getting dizzy. It's the Dargon! Roar! I have been freed from Cassius's deadly clutches. Now I can go to the supermarket anytime I want. But this is a sewer. The Zora Aurora.
What the hell is that?
Obviously a bone dragon. Also,
It
looks like a spider too, because he doesn't have wings.
Bone dragon?
I have a name, you know. I'm Zoro Aguawarar. You may call me Mr. Goro. Hey, stop laughing!
Behold! The might of the demonic flute! An artifact capable of holding even the shadow that Heimdall Heimdall during the Dark Ages in its throne.
Yeah, you know, we should probably get rid of that thing.
Now, I'll have you delay your journey to perdition no longer. Farewell, dear ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
There's no way we could take on that thing. What are we gonna do?
I can't estimate its strength. Or even the best way to fight it.
We should take him to the checkout line.
We're not just going to roll over and die here. If If you think back on how much we've grown just during this field study, there's no way this thing is going to take us down.
Yeah, he doesn't even have skins, man.
My blade is ready.
Too impetuous to know when you're beaten, are you? Go, Dark Tyrant!
That's not my name. My name is
Bring down
Squirrel.
the merciless hammer of judgment upon these hapless fools!
I have no hammer.
Watch
These
out. This is
bony
a tough
fingers can never protect anything.
one. My turn.
Okay, we should stop making fun of him. This dude is serious. Though I don't remember too much about him from the previous time I played it. Mostly because I've been playing around. Okay. Freezing, faint, confusion, blind, and poison and mute all have 50% effectiveness. So there's a chance our own
right,
tactics
let's
can
do
work.
this.
Give it to me!
But I would like to
It's my
spread
turn.
out. That's the first thing I would like to do. No, there's no way that's going to work. And I don't want to make this any worse. Okay, I'm gonna spread out, just to be safe here. Maybe he does like a full screen attack. If he does that,
Okay.
then rip us. But otherwise, we'll be happy. Live happily ever after. Okay, what do I want to do here? I don't actually know. I don't want to hit him yet. Though it's probably the best. The reason I don't want to hit him with Fee is because she has 200 CP. So I kind of want her to... But I also don't want to cast an art because... Well... You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Here you go.
Let's see how much this is. Okay, he's got a lot of hit
Of
points.
course.
And he did a lot of damage to a couple of us, but not everybody. Laura has some issues with her eyes, so I need to do something else before we continue this. He's not particularly fast, it seems like. I don't think she needs eyes to see this.
Right!
Okay, that should be a
Hang in there,
heal.
everyone!
You have my things.
I'm gonna spread out a little bit more,
My turn.
so we don't have this issue, but I'm gonna double
Alright,
motivate
let's
first
do this.
while we have the chance.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, that's why.
Of course.
I don't have to worry about this yet, because I think Ring can cancel it. What I like to do here, can I get a double speed boost? No, I cannot, because I have a red arrow already. I can do this though. Or I can waste her turn to get a heal. She's the only one who's blind, unfortunately. You know what? Maybe let's do that. It's only 2 turns of blind. Terrible. Do I have food that cures blind? I do. Herb chowder? Yeah, why not?
Delicious.
Thanks.
Go.
Handmade. And I'm gonna have him go back over here so we spread out. That's a cancel.
My turn.
Okay, perfect. And you are weak to fire and water. Do I have fire and water? I don't. I have water. I'm thinking about switching out for Elliot right now. Because she only has multi-target heals. And it's not particularly useful in this situation. I would like to have something a little bit better. Let's do that while we have the chance. To a weaker part of our members. And now you can do this.
Shatter! Off guard. I'll get you up.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Too slow! It's my turn!
I think I might have him move just a little bit more. Okay, let's do that.
Go.
And Ring needs to recharge his stuff. So I'm gonna leave him doing what he's doing. Laura Probably should have S-craft with her already. I don't actually know what I'm doing, by the way. We haven't landed any status ailments
My
yet.
turn.
No.
Right. Shatter!
Okay, go for it.
Right.
You have a heal target.
My turn.
You need to refresh your shining.
Arcus, activate. Thanks.
He's probably has some really crazy whole entire screwing attack or something. Also, if possible, I would like to get our speed back up again. Because otherwise, we're just trading turns with them. Yeah, there it is. That's the full screen attack. Great Quake. Now he's at half health. Okay. I kind of want to make a little more defensive play here. Okay, so who needs to be alive? Let's keep Elliot alive. If we can. I think also it's now that this is the case, we may or may not want to be spread apart anymore. That could have been a mistake. Because I was counting on him not having a full screen attack. And if he has one, it doesn't matter if I'm, right next to each other or not. So, if I can't land this, I don't want to heal with that because it's kind of useless. Can I do energy shell? No, everybody's spread apart. Exactly. Yep, okay. That working exactly as intended. It's probably the worst thing I can do. Ah, I messed up. I was too late. Okay, whatever. It's something.
Right.
So, can I get... Yes, I can get an art off. Perfect.
Go.
So that will also take care of a little bit of healing for Elliot himself, which is good. I need to... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I feel like we're just grinding in the same gear right now if I continue doing this. So I want to stall a little bit and then get some CP going. Let's see. He has a natural delay built into his normal attacks. That helps quite a bit.
Right.
But what I would like to have is somebody... okay. It's not great. So we can get 2 of us from this. Can we? Yeah, we can get 2 of us, but not 3 of us. That might not be the worst thing. We'll do that.
Up, everyone.
Perfect. This is great. This is actually really, really great. Because I have just enough now for what I need. So, who has... You have it. Let's give this one to Machias. No, let's give it to Laura. No, Machias. No, that's stupid. Let's attack. And then this.
Flames.
Of course.
And then we will waste a turn here. Can I? I can't. I want to impassion Laura herself.
Disactivate.
Because she's most likely the one that will do the greatest amount of damage. We have to be a little bit careful here because
It's my turn.
if I'm not careful, Ring might get killed. You don't have anything, so why don't you just attack him normally? Don't kill Ring. Nah, he's okay. He's fine. It's fine, everybody. The dragon doesn't seem to be doing enough damage yet, anyway.
Here we go.
So now, it's just a matter of chipping him down a little bit more, and then have Laura end it.
Of course.
Okay, And we'll do... We don't have any CP left. I mean, we can do this.
It's my turn.
Not sure why, but I could. You know what? Forget about this. Okay, there it is. Yeah, everybody should survive. The problem is this. If he does now a second
Leave it to me.
one of those, then we're screwed. Okay, you're okay, you're okay. So the two people who are in trouble are actually the two people who don't really matter. It's 8,100. So if we... okay. Attacking with him is pointless because he won't do any damage. I could do this. But then if he quakes again, both Machias and Rin will be dead. I could also try to do this, but that doesn't help because the only person who's not in range is why I want to hit with it. Last thing I can do is just heal myself. Which I might just go ahead and do. Later, Rin. Okay, he's dead.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Not a problem.
Arcus, activate! Ha! You have my thanks.
Is Laura close enough?
Right. Hey!
Leave it to
Not
me.
quite. Do you have enough? Yes, you do.
Arcus, activate.
Right.
You don't have enough. Okay. Well, everybody is still doing perfectly fine. So I don't see anything, how anything can go wrong here. Defense booth. We'll do these two
Give it
again.
up, everyone!
Maybe hopefully there's not a second part to this fight. 'Cause that would suck.
Thanks.
Of course.
One more. We're gonna wait. I don't think it's enough to kill him yet.
Right.
Anybody cancel? I'm not actually quite sure. Because Machias, does he have a cancel? I don't want this thing to go off. Ring has a cancel, but he won't have enough CP. What to do?
Leave it to me.
Maybe we just pile on the damage. Let's see. Balance shot. No, it's not a cancel. No, it is impede. Okay.
How about this?
Forget about that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just an effort to keep him alive for one more turn. We need to end this in style. Maybe he gets confused, who knows? That's really a lot of damage.
My turn.
122. So that means if I do this,
Shatter!
and then this,
Behold!
enough? Yay! Is that it?
Evil will fall before my blade.
That's a horrible fight though. We got nothing.
Not bad.
Okay, well,
Impossible.
very disappointing.
Laura! V!
Roger. Ah!
What?
That was gonna be on my living room wall.
What? You damned.
Alright, get that flute.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Now you have drumsticks.
The demonic flute.
My heirloom. Who gave him that, by the way?
Check. Mate. Whew, that was a tough one.
What's our plan, Comrade G?
Yep, hostage.
You vile.
You should have seen this coming. I mean,
Comrade G?
I am fully prepared to lay down my life for our cause. It is not death I fear,
the life and life itself,
but this operation is too important to leave even a corpse behind.
including my own.
I'm afraid I must do what needs to be done. Even if that means harming a member of the Imperial family.
What does that even mean?
I think it's about time we came out to play.
Hey. He's got a hand machine gun. That's not fair.
Who are...
Oh my, aren't you a quick little kitty? Just my type.
No thanks. I have enough Angie already.
That's the Sylphid I know.
This guy is the cause of all earthquakes in the capital since 5 years ago.
Comrade S, Comrade V.
S and V. It's SVG. What does that spell? There's also C.
Ah, you came for us. Oh, what a relief. Now we can...
These must be...
We're terrorists.
Terrorists have friends too?
I seem to recall specifically telling you to leave this operation to me. But I can't say I'm unhappy you decided to check in.
Yep.
Sorry, boss. But if you got yourself caught here, we would have been off to a pretty bad start.
Okay, so they're just starting. That's good intel.
I do apologize for cutting in, but we figured it was for the best. Comrade C decided to join us too.
Okay, where's Comrade C?
And so I have.
It just walks down the stairs. Oh my goodness. He never fails to disappoint.
The mask.
Comrade C, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Excuse me.
Did my planning for this operation seem that flawed to you?
On the contrary, it was almost perfect. But no plan is completely foolproof. One must always factor
So basically,
in unpredictable
he thought your plan was
events.
terrible.
As the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7 here have demonstrated so brilliantly.
How does he know who we are?
Who are you?
He's Comrade C.
We have already fulfilled our primary objective. Courting dishonor by harming a member of the Imperial family would gain us nothing now.
Okay,
Do you not agree?
that's good news.
No, you're right. Release them.
Okay, are we gonna have to fight them or not? You're giving me mixed signals here.
Elliot, Machias, I'm leaving the two of them to you.
Okay.
Got it.
Don't forget me, the Bone Dargan.
There, a gesture of goodwill, in the hopes that we may yet resolve this without bloodshed.
You're too late now.
What say you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7? Will you stand aside and let us leave peacefully?
Like hell we will.
You abducted the Imperial Princess and an innocent girl. Drugged them.
What Erebonian would stand idly by in the face of such an outrage?
Yeah, they have a point.
It's 5 against 6. This won't be easy.
Well, we just killed a dragon, so I feel pretty confident.
Guys,
You got guts, kids. I'll give you that.
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind a little roughhousing.
No, it's only right that I be the one to test their mettle.
Okay, we're fighting C.
Wielders of the longsword, the great sword, the twin gun swords.
We love swords, I get it.
Stand and face me. I shall be your opponent.
What?
Why is this so surprising? He's just fighting the three of you.
Think of this as an entertaining way to kill some time. The railway military police are already on their way. Until then, pour out the vessel of your wrath upon me.
I like to call mine angry pot.
Interesting.
Laura
He's
seems
awful
very
sure of
happy about
himself.
this.
Is he serious?
What? Wait, why are we not invited?
There's no way he can win against all three of them.
Why the heck not? He's a freaking evil boss. Those dudes are just students. I'm Darth Maul.
Whoa, what kind of weapon is that?
Another relic from the Dark Ages. A double saber.
C. Alright, C, let's see what you got. I butchered that one. That was the easiest thing there is.
That's all you need to know. Now, come at me. If you think you're
I'm not ready for this, by the way. Like, I'm not even fully healed from last fight. Okay. Oh,
My turn.
thanks for missing. Well, that's gonna give me a chance to heal myself.
Right. Huh?
Right now, there's nothing we can do, by the
Okay.
way. We need to have... I'm gonna move her out of the way. 'Cause she is a little bit low. Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter, I think. We're gonna queue up some heals. Maybe... Ah! She's too fast. You're too fast. Okay. Now, these items are terrible, too. Alright, let's do that.
Not bad.
See what you got. Single target attacks. A little more than I like because he's doing quite a bit more damage than I'm comfortable with. Also, he is hitting me. So surprised. He is hitting me. How dare he? Yeah, he has a lot of hit points. Here's what we do. If we're gonna do this, let's do it right.
Okay.
You're not gonna make it.
Arcus activate.
How much damage?
Yeah.
How much heal do I do with this? 1,000?
You have my face.
That's like nothing.
Here we go.
Not linked with anybody. Let's link you with Laura. What I'm wanting to do is
Let's
this.
do this. Understood.
Okay.
You know, we're not really doing much damage to him right now. He's got so many hit points. I don't really think we can do a lot of damage to him, if I'm honest. Let's try like an art or something.
Arcus activate.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
My turn.
Oh, it's over already. What?
That's our C for you.
How did that end?
Ooh, can't deny he's got the brains and the brawn to lead.
That's disappointing.
What power?
I mean, I'm guessing that's like a scripted thing.
He might even be as strong as Sarah.
Just, who are you people?
Cutscene warriors, I swear.
From today, you shall know us as the Imperial Liberation Front.
Okay.
In our hearts, the flames of silent anger.
Strike a
In
pose.
our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator. That is our cause, our purpose.
The Imperial Liberation Front. What dictator?
Freeze, all of you.
Hey. Well, they knew
Instructor.
they were coming,
Claire.
so they're obviously having the escape
Just
plan.
in time.
It appears the time has come to make our exit.
Huh?
Is that...
Farewell. I'm sure we'll meet again.
I'm gonna drop this tube of paint.
What?
A bomb?
No, it's not a bomb.
See you around.
Ta-ta for now, my little darling.
Let's see you claw your way out of this grave.
Passage is collapsing! Hurry!
Right! I couldn't leave Juan up alone.
Green, you carry Her Highness.
Got it!
I hate when they have the earthquake remote. Okay, well, I guess that was okay.
That was pretty touch and go back there.
It was a little bit of a seesaw battle.
But I'm glad to see you all pulled through.
Well, thanks to you, Instructor.
I had my doubts we were going to make it out of that alive.
Also, why is Rin carrying the princess and not his sister?
You could have come a bit sooner.
I guess that's to like, well, okay, I'm not gonna ask any questions here.
Sorry. Anyway, there's no way we'll be able to follow them now.
Indeed.
So, Imperial Liberation Front, is it?
Yeah, this is a case for misunderstandings. My prince, wait.
Your Highness! Elise!
Thank goodness. Whatever drug they were given doesn't seem to have had any lasting effects.
I feel like I've caused you all a lot of trouble, but thank you for rescuing me.
Laura with the hover hands.
I'm just glad that you're safe and unharmed.
What happened?
Are you alright, Your Highness? How are you feeling?
Rin? I'm fine. You should worry more about your sister.
That's exactly my point, but okay.
Looks like the intelligence division was right on the mark.
Oh, goodness.
We have a number of the routes back to the surface locked down. Think we could smoke them out?
This whole entire thing's not doing it for me.
Personally, I doubt it. This tunnel system is incredibly expansive, with too many areas we know nothing about. Continue the search for a while longer, then focus on restoring order in the city.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll send a report to the other divisions and let them know the situation's been resolved.
Okay. Also,
So,
that ends well.
Imperial Liberation Front, what's your game?
I can't imagine that Osborn doesn't know about this. Given this kind of chess master he is. I feel like he is letting this happen and using it as some sort of excuse
In the end,
to...
the Railway Military Police brought the chaos under control, and the first day of the festival came to a close.
to advance his own causes of some sort.
Despite his injuries, Governor Regnitz kept on top of things, ensuring that the rest of the festival passed by peacefully. The next morning, it was time for us to leave the capital behind and make our way back to Trista.
Alright, that was a fruitful trip. I kind of expected a little bit more because, you know, we had this progression of every time we visit somewhere, things get worse and worse and worse. And last time it was the international crisis. This time, I guess it's pretty bad. Part of the royalty got abducted, but I guess the end didn't really do a whole lot for me. Also, we're here.
I really don't know how to begin thanking you. You've done so much for our family that I doubt we'll ever be able to repay you.
Not at all, Your Highness.
There's nothing to repay us for. We just did what we had to. Oh, come now. There's no need to be so modest. It scares me to think what might have happened if Elise and I had been taken away by those
Hey,
people.
Elisa, you guys did absolutely nothing.
So I can't thank you all enough. Please allow me to extend my thanks for your help as well. I'm truly grateful.
Well, Patrick isn't here, so nobody cares.
Elise.
Oh, I'm just glad you're safe.
Group B's efforts were a great help to Cedric and I as well.
What happened over there, by the way?
Thank you again for your assistance in restoring order to the city.
Okay, nothing.
I'm honored, Your Highness.
I'm so glad to have been of service.
Just think of it as returning the favor for your help pushing to make Class 7 a reality. Still, now we've got the Imperial Liberation Front to worry about.
Regrettably. There have been signs they were up to no good behind the scenes before now. That incident in Nord, for example. But now they've finally stepped out of the shadows and announced themselves to the world.
Well, they played their hand, but they didn't get anything out of it.
They appear to be insurgents in the truest sense of the word, led by several key figures, C being the most prominent.
But they do appear very confident about the fact that they can do things.
The intelligence division is doing its utmost to gather information about these leaders even as we speak.
I'm sure they have more backings than just being like random insurgents.
They struck me as rather mysterious in some ways. Even though they abducted us, they rarely showed the kind of maliciousness one would expect from terrorists. It seemed more like they were in the grip of some kind of intense passion.
Passion for disorder!
True. Not that it excuses abducting Your Highness like they did.
An intense passion, you say?
It did seem that way.
In our hearts, the flames of silent anger. In our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator.
Disorder!
That's what their leaders said when they made their appearance. Indeed.
Well, we know who that's.
All the ham-handed theatrics of a middle school play.
You know what? I agree with Eustace, 100%.
Yeah. You can tell how gleeful he must have been to say the flames of silent anger in front of an audience.
Well, it's no mystery what they're referring to, at least.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't miss you.
Hey, it's Cedric.
Wait,
and the governor.
Isn't that...
Is he?
Dad's with him, too.
Oh, I'm glad you made it, Cedric!
Just in time, too.
Your Highness?
Did you come all this way just to bid us farewell?
Of course. After all you've done for us, I thought it was the least I could do. Is this the rest of Class 7?
He is a crown prince.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Cedric Ryce Arner. I wanted to thank you for coming to my sister's aid in her time of need. Allow me to extend to you my most heartfelt appreciation.
You're too generous, Your Highness.
Seems like a good guy that takes things too seriously.
The honor was ours.
Yep. I can tell everything about a person from 2 seconds of looking at them. Yep.
Thank you, Your Highness.
This is the Crown Prince. He's pretty cute.
Fee?
I certainly wouldn't mind if he took a few lessons in manliness from the gentleman of Class 7.
Yeah, stick him with Elliot.
Alvin, come on.
I think that's a little harsh, Your Highness.
Well, you're still just 15. You have plenty of growing ahead of you. Still, it isn't often I see you keeping the Imperial Governor company.
I suppose that's true. I just happened to be here on business, so I thought I'd take the chance to say goodbye to everyone.
How are you feeling? Are your injuries all right now?
Yes, nothing too serious, fortunately. I'm still feeling it, but it shouldn't be too much longer before I'm back to my old self.
That's good to hear.
I'm glad to see you looking all hale and hearty, Your Excellency.
Thank you. While no one could have foreseen how it ended, you did manage to complete this month's field study.
Okay, good.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd like to congratulate you for your exemplary work.
Okay. Solving a hostage situation, add that to our resume.
We're honored you'd say so.
I don't know, I feel like we're getting a little too diverse here.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
It's not going to help on our job applications. Like, well, you said you solved international crisis and a hostage situation. I feel
We
like
three directors may
trying
have
to do
very
too many
different
things.
positions on many issues, including how Class 7 should be run.
Maybe you should think about focusing
But for my part,
and specializing.
I'd like you to enjoy student life however you choose. I think the other directors would agree with me on at least that much.
Great, thanks.
Dad.
I'm glad to hear you feel that way, Your Excellency.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about, Your Highness.
Well, if you say so. I've always found you a trustworthy man, of course. But...
Ah, I see that everyone's here.
Hey, it's Uncle Osborne. Yeah, of course the music changes. He's not allowed to have easy music.
It couldn't be.
I'm glad that he's gonna see us off.
Chancellor Osborne!
See, Cedric seems to be super fond of him.
As a matter of fact, the Chancellor and I just came from an audience with His Majesty the Emperor.
I'm overjoyed to see you safe and well, Princess Elfa. Clearly, the goddess has bestowed her blessings upon us.
Thank you, Chancellor.
She doesn't seem to have any particular aversion to him.
I'd also like to reassure Prince Oliver that we're starting a nationwide hunt for members of the
These two, of
Imperial
course, are
Liberation.
rivals.
An investigation into the backgrounds of its members is also underway, so you needn't worry.
My. Nothing gets past you, does it? Well, I suppose that means you have the security detail for next month's trade conference well in hand?
Of course. I'll see to it that everything is taken care of.
Including you.
Ah, but where are my manners? Please excuse me for not introducing myself. I'm Gileath Osborne, representative of the Erebonian government.
Okay.
Though I imagine those of you who read the papers may know me better as the Blood.
I was gonna say he was trying to be very humble about the representative of the government part. Then he's like, nope, I'm actually the guy.
It's an honor to meet you, Your Excellency.
Lisa's like, I can't take this.
Your reputation precedes you, Your Excellency.
Okay. Does anybody not stutter?
I've heard much about the recent exploits of Thor's Class 7. Traveling across the Empire for first-hand learning with your field studies, it's quite the fascinating program. I hope you'll keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
We shall endeavor to.
Okay, Laura's fine.
Thanks.
Fee is fine.
I hope we'll live up to your expectations.
Guys is okay.
Ah, yes. It's been quite some time, young Bracer.
I like how he chose the word young bracer,
I'm glad to see your new career path is working out for you.
considering he's the guy that pushed her out of her former job.
Thank you, Chancellor. I wouldn't be where I am today if not for you. I really owe you for all you've done for me.
Oh, goodness. The sarcasm.
General Van Dyke was my superior back when I was in the army. As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
Oh, interesting.
What are you...
I have great expectations for you all. Nurture the bonds you share, and train up bodies and wills of steel. For I have no doubt you'll need them in the turbulent times to come.
Uh-oh. That's a challenge. Well, that's better than the foundation of the earth thing that we got before. Oh, he's getting a resonance.
Rain?
That's a bit of foreshadowing. You may remember where else Ring has heart attack problems.
Drinks are on me someday.
Alright. We're gonna go a little bit longer until we get to the next save point, potentially.
Good showing,
Oh my
everyone.
goodness, that was terrible. What happened? I think we should have a free period pretty soon. Well, we'll find out. All these level ups, come on. Just let it go with the game, man. Continue. Oh, it's been 16 days, 17 days, 2.5 weeks. Wonder if we're getting the additional
Mid-August.
assistance that we're promised now.
It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista. After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed.
What did you guys do?
Turns out, Thor sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday.
Oh, we get nothing.
However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings. And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista.
Summer is like 5 days here. Shortest summer ever.
Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual. The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
Aren't you the technocrat? Wait, that's not the right word. Gaius likes wizards. Well, her family makes them, so. Oh, what are you talking about? My house is made of one. I just drink water. Yeah, we have no duties. Eustace doesn't want to go back, probably. Yep. Dieter Croy. Or do you say Dieter Croix? I'm never perfectly sure how to pronounce a name like that. Yeah, I mean, he is an imperialist. Let's be honest here. Please. I call them groupies. He's got a face of 1,000 enemies.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
Hi. That's for you to show up, Sarah. Are you gonna complain about the heat too? You're from the north, aren't
Good
you?
morning, instructor.
Morning, everyone!
Okay, and the door is still open.
Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today. And that reason is... we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
Oh. Well, there's a conveniently empty table.
A transfer student at this time of year?
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Huh? Crow?
But isn't he a second-year student?
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7.
Okay.
It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
No sweat.
What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
Is he the promised additional help?
I don't think I'd put it quite like that.
Also, he was in Sarah's class last year too, if I remember correctly.
Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic, like, oh, me instructor Sarah, they're not gonna let me graduate.
They're not gonna let me graduate.
So as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his
But
leave.
what is he gonna do for the 3 months?
You can't be serious.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year.
Yes?
So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway.
Okay, well, he's a mentor figure.
And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies,
Oh,
too.
great.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years.
I don't even know any other second years.
Right.
Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
Good lie.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Yes?
Wait,
Is there more?
Is there someone else too?
We only have one open desk. It's not allowed.
Huh? Are you serious?
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard.
You left it. Never mind.
All right, come on in and say hello.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
Okay, this is ridiculous. We're getting a 24-year-old and an 11-year-old in the same class.
What?
What?
Okay, that is definitely the help that he was promising.
You must be joking.
Hey, aren't you...
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands.
Yeah, you are the punchy and like 5 levels above us.
Yuppers! Long time no see, guys.
And my favorite.
But I see a couple of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself. I'm Milliam Orion.
Okay, you seem perfectly normal.
And this here's Eric Gitlum, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
Take a bow, Lammy. Okay, very good. Lammy's a lady. You can tell by the way that she's bowing.
What the hell is that?
Maki is like, I'm out of here. I've had enough.
Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine. Anyway. Nice to meet you guys.
Okay. Even Crow is without words right now.
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
This is getting worse.
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3
He doesn't
months.
seem to mind though. Alright, great. I'm glad that all of that is out of the way. Drykos! Few confidants and several warrior for the Nords, and then, okay. Sandlot. You can tell Crow is the only person in the third row and he's sleeping. Also, I feel like the placements of the seats has been reorganized. Eisenritter. Or the Stahlritter. It's not the Grausritter, it's either the Eisenritter or the Stahlritter. I'm gonna go with the Eisenritter. Eisenritter are the Iron Knights and Stahlritter are the Steel Knights. And that would be Legram. I know my history, guys. The Lohengrin Castle. Yes, also haunted. We will visit there shortly. Just ghosts. Yay. Okay. Let me save and end this episode, please. Hey, Crow's awake for it. Righto! Man, what a drag. All rise. Bow. Oh. Bow. Oh. Bow. Oh. Bow. Oh. Wait. All right. I'll reflect about this confusing situation right now that's enveloping us. What happened to the good old Class 7? If you share a bed? Wait. Okay, I mean, it's pretty obvious that she is the additional help that was sent. Though I'm not sure what about Crow.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance.
His timing is a little too convenient.
I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
So I'm guessing either he smelled something weird, or Sarah kind of brought him along as the counteract antidote for this. Get a pair of eyes on him, on her. Lemmy's very courteous. Certainly very well educated. Probably even have like a PhD degree in something. Well, that question is answered because we've already counted her on a fight. She was basically the only person in our team that could do anything in that fight. I'm kind of looking forward to using Crow in our party to replace Machias in the role that we have assigned, which is to put a bunch of status on people. And with that, I'm going to put the exit stats on myself. Thanks for watching. See you next time.